the award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the over 5,500 subscribers watching local sports, Union University, Bethel College, and USJ. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
When your home's heating needs attention, experience matters. For over 70 years, families have trusted Garrett Plumbing and Heating to keep their homes warm, safe, and comfortable. From residential heating repairs and replacements to reliable plumbing service, our team brings generations of knowledge into every home we serve. When you want work done right and done with care, call Garrett Plumbing and Heating. 731-668-3339. That's 731-668-3339.
At Chuck Hutton Nissan, every vehicle's on the clock because our goal is simple. No car stays on the lot for more than 21 days. That's right, 21 days to find a buyer, make a deal, and move it on down the road. That means larger inventory, more incentives, and faster deals. If it's on the lot, it's going fast because at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson, 21 days is the goal. Come see us at Chuck Hutton Nissan, just off I-40, exit 80 or 82 on Van Drive, Jackson.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Personalize your style at Kaufman's Design Center. From fabric to finish, you choose the details so it's made to order just for you. Consult with a Kaufman's Design Team expert today. Relax, you're home.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom. Hot honey mustard. My man's putting on a clinic.
Welcome to Dunk City.
And one, baby.
Thanks, baby. Dude. Babe, dude.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
And today, live at USJ softball field, a great day where the ribbon cutting ceremony in recognition of the 2010 and 2012 state championships will be held. The Redcoats from the Chamber of Commerce are here. No, the Redcoats aren't coming, but lots of other people are. Dignitaries from USJ, the different heads of different departments, and the administration will be here. And we're going to bring you some great softball, not the game you expected, as Fayette Academy forfeited to USJ today. And Scotts Hill had Liberty not cancel a game, but have to not play today and play another day. They're in the same district. So these two fine teams are going to meet each other in some great softball action here at the dedication and ribbon cutting ceremony of the USJ field, and it is a great one. If you've not been out here, you need to come out here and see this field, take part in it. Great bleachers. The playing surface is immaculate, and we're going to have some people introduced. I even saw Mike Baskin, a former teacher here who now works at Town and Country Realtor, does a great job. Mike still speaks French and Spanish fluently. And, of course, we're going to have the honor for the USJ Bruins. We haven't gotten the official starting lineup. The word says that Parker Nichols will start at pitcher today, and she's had some good outings. Just an 8th grader, though. That's what's amazing, and we'll see what the official starting lineup looks like here in a few moments as both teams are warming up. Jacob Taylor will be a producer, director, and taking care of some other business for us. And everybody's here now. We are just about ready to be official and start and do all kinds of good things. The pregame ceremonies will start in about 7 minutes. You've still got time to get out here. Plus, this game will be on the USJ Facebook page. It'll be on the BallGame Blitz, possibly Worthy Road Studios Facebook page, and will be archived on YouTube for posterity. Those things never come off of YouTube, and it will be there. Worthy Road Studios bringing you the best in high school softball and baseball with USJ, but mostly now a lot of action from Union University. And USJ, known as a great academic place, combination of two schools, the Old Episcopal Day School and Old Hickory Academy, came together and formed this school, and this school has taken athletic facilities to new heights. The baseball field has had renovation in the past and is really a great facility, but now this softball field is worthy of hosting a state tournament. It's in that good a shape. You won't find many things done better. Joel Ayers, of course, the head coach, Brandon Polk, his assistant. And those two gentlemen have done such a great job getting the Lady Bruins to the state tournament, taking care of facilities and things like that. The head coach of the Scotts Hill Lady Lions is Tyler Sowell. Now, for those of you that know my voice and you're familiar with Tyler Sowell, he is a former football player at Northside and Lambeth University. And mentioning Lambeth, we're going to have a reunion of all of their football players, especially the ones that played under Vic Wallace. And I know that Ricky Catlin, some of those people will be there. So I got to see Bryce King, who is a math teacher and also, I believe, heads up discipline, or is dean of students. We'll have to check that. Jim Hardigree works there. Bryce coaches football, but he is a dandy administrator and a great math teacher. Got to talk with he and Mike Baskin before the ball game. And like I said, warm-up's coming up. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take our first 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back on the BallGame Blitz and the USJ Facebook.
At Dynamics Physical Therapy, we help our clients get back to doing what they love. Dynamics is now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Hey folks, David McCoy here with my little buddy Gizmo. Hey, it's springtime outside and it's time to get those air conditioners ready for summertime. Join our Real McCoy's Club and get big discounts on all our repairs. Our techs are vocationally trained and can advise you on any replacement with a new Daikin air conditioner. Keeping customers cool for 45 years is what we do. So let the Real McCoy take care of all your air conditioning and plumbing needs.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
On a beautiful day in Jackson, Tennessee, from the USJ Lady Bruins softball complex down here, beautiful field. This is the ribbon cutting ceremony and recognition of the 2010 and 2012 state championships and their teams. We're excited to invite you to this special edition. Now, I've been informed, and you'll love this because of the resolution, this broadcast will be live on YouTube today. Now, it will be fed into the Facebook pages because guess what? In a little bit, there's going to be a baseball game going on at the same time. USJ always at the top of action in sports. There's a soccer game going on the field right now, or at least they're warming up, and there is going to be a ton of action today. And we'll see if I can switch my lineups around a little bit. They have given us a little different Lady Bruin lineups. Leading off and playing first base will be Tegan Timberlake. In the second spot is the center fielder, Maddie Polk. In the third slot, where she always bats, the shortstop, Halen Ayers. Batting cleanup, L.K. Prater. And she'll be, looks like today she's going to be playing third base. Catching will be Lauren Raines. In the sixth slot will be the pitcher, Parker Nichols. We told you what a great job she's done this year as an eighth grader. Of course, we have a couple of other fine pitchers too. In the seventh hitting spot in right field, Reesann Sykes. And in the eighth spot, the designated player, Sierra West. In the ninth spot will be the second baseman, Ella Davis. And the flex is Kinsley Brady playing, let's see, she'll be playing left field. So Timberlake leading off. That kind of caught us by surprise. I started filling my roster out, or my scorebook out, a little early. Maddie Polk, who is going to hit her traditional second spot, she's signing. I got to watch one of her UTM teammates yesterday, Sarah Beth Byers. They're going to be two fine additions. Of course, Maddie, an outstanding athlete in any sport that she tries. And, of course, Halen Ayers, who has picked up some more honors, including the BCAT Player of the Year for her classification here at USJ. His representatives got another year left of exciting basketball, as does Lily Teague and the rest of that fine team. And you'll see them back in championship-style action next year. Of course, Joel and Ashley Hayes coached that one, those teams. The men in blue are starting to arrive. We're rapidly approaching the ceremony time, and like I said, the Chamber of Commerce redcoats are here. Saw Derek Pritchard, athletic director, also on the scene down in the dugout a few moments ago. And the players from both teams have gone to the dugouts. Did a little different lineup, but again, this game is actually for more of a, both teams need to keep sharp. Liberty canceling because of the JMAC banquet that they're going to, so Scotts Hill had an open date. And, of course, the forfeiture by Fayette Academy of a district game, and Worthy Road Studios will be on hand for all of these district games. And we've got the great crew right up here in the press box, and we're going to have more fun than you can imagine. Tell you what, let's take a short time out, and when we come back on YouTube and the Facebook pages, we'll be back with the opening ceremonies.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
At Kaufman's, we offer quality name brand home furnishings at very competitive prices. Expect outstanding customer service from Kaufman's appliance specialists. Visit our showroom to see the Kaufman's difference. Relax, you're home.
At Chuck Hutton Nissan, every vehicle's on the clock because our goal is simple. No car stays on the lot for more than 21 days. That's right, 21 days to find a buyer, make a deal, and move it on down the road. That means larger inventory, more incentives, and faster deals. If it's on the lot, it's going fast because at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson, 21 days is the goal. Come see us at Chuck Hutton Nissan, just off I-40, exit 80 or 82 on Van Drive, Jackson.
Let me tell you about the American dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton's Rug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with the hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream because your dream can come true.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management. Back at USJ on a beautiful day today for a ribbon cutting ceremony and honoring two of the great softball teams of all time here in the city of Jackson and at USJ, the 2010 and 12 state championship softball teams. We've been close the last couple of years, and who knows, we may get another one either this year or next year. And lots of good things happening. We are just moments away. I see Derek Pritchard, Don Rowe, head of school, is down there. Don, also one of the greatest math teachers in, or not math, but history teachers. Don Newman, that used to teach here, was the great math teacher. And so is Bryce King. See Assistant Coach Brandon Polk taking care of a few details. We've got Jacob Taylor down on the field to cover this, and I see Brandon sending word to someone. And I know we're going to get a welcome from Trey Teague. And I know we're going to get a welcome from Trey Teague about and we are just moments away from this great ceremony. We want to thank you for being with Worthy Road Studios YouTube page or either on the Facebooks of the school. We'll have baseball also going today. Soccer playing across from us. And as you can see, sometimes it takes a little while to get everybody into place. Overall, USJ has competed in the state tournament 10 times, finished runner-up back in 2024. And they've got the mic, and I believe we're going to have a very good rendition of the national anthem. Let's see. Although I'm not sure some of the people are there for this. May be a different thing. The script here is what I've got. It says that there'll be a welcome from Trey and recognition of A.J. Patel and Developmental Committee, recognition of the Bruins Club and the Parents Club will be coming up. And that may be what these are some of the people that belong in that. And this project and all other beautiful facilities you are going to see would not be possible without some of these people. Trey looks like he could still play offensive line in the NFL out there. Now we might have to put a little bit on the beard there because it's a little grayer than it was when he played. And Derek Pritchard, Don Rowe, great people. Known Derek a long time and talked with Don Rowe at one time, and as I told you earlier, he and one other gentleman I know are the premier history teachers in all of Madison County, and actually were ranked quite well in the state as history teachers. Good administrator though too. Besides Jim Hardigree, we've mentioned, and Bryce King, Shane Jacobs, part of the faculty or part of the administration here, and a lot of great people that make things happen down there on the field right now. And we're waiting till Jacob takes over down on the field. He's got some great shots, but he'll be picking the sound up. Here's Trey Teague.
Softball. I'd like to start by recognizing A.J. Patel, A.J. Wave, and our development committee for all their hard work to make this possible. This project and all these beautiful facilities you see here are all because of the generosity of our parents, our donors, and friends of USJ Athletics. I'm going to now pass the mic to our head of school, Mr. Don Rowe.
Thank you. Thank you, Trey and Elizabeth, for making today this event happen. We are so pleased to be where we are today here at USJ. We're proud of all the things that have happened here at USJ and are happening here. Everything that has been accomplished physically here, starting with the library and the gates and the playgrounds, the athletic upgrades and the parking, all of those things have been made with the mission of the school in mind. Our job is not just to have the best softball field in West Tennessee, although we do. Our job is to grow people so that they can go beyond these fences, beyond these gates, and make a positive impact on the world. And this campus, which has been transformed over the past few years, is a symbol of that mission. We're about constant improvement, about growth. And so I want to thank Philip Dunn. Where's Philip? Philip Dunn for overseeing this project and for helping make this campus better every day. Great job, Philip. We're thankful for Andy Forsythe and Forsythe Construction for the upgrades here at softball. It looks beautiful today. We have an active and supportive board of trustees. Trey mentioned AJ, Mr. Matt Fight is here, the chairman of the board, Brian Dugan, the Building and Grounds Committee, and the entire board, not just supportive, but active in everything that happens here. We're thankful for them. We're thankful that our kids have a chance to play. It's such a great place to be a part of a great community, and that our coaches have the opportunity to coach in top-notch facilities. Everything we do here should be about excellence. That's our mission and that's our goal. I'm very proud of the work that Derek Pritchard has done with our coaches and our teams. I'm proud of how he shepherds our people here at USJ. I want to hand the mic over to Coach Derek Pritchard. Coach.
We are so thankful to be at a place that strives for excellence, not only in the classroom and in the academics and the arts, but also in the athletic facilities. But not only for all the sports, but specifically for female sports. As a father of 3 daughters, I am very thankful to be at a place and blessed to be at a place where you have a facility that's provided for specifically for female athletes, and then you're dedicated a softball field, a facility like this. It is so wonderful to be a part of a community like this. Thank Mr. Don Rowe for heading our school and his stewardship of our school. I'd like to thank the board for their commitment to our student athletes and what they pour into our school, our current coaches and our current parents and our current players. Can't thank you enough for being behind this project and everything that you've done for our student athletes. We are committed to having a first-class experience not only for our athletes but also for our fans, and that's what you see in our facility here. Previously, you could sit in the stands and you couldn't see down the left field line. Now we have a facility where you can sit in the stands and you can see the entire field. So we're so thankful to be at a place that is committed to providing a first-class experience from the time that you step through the gates and you're on campus and everybody's needs are met and everybody's experience is valued. And so we're so thankful to be here. We have some special guests with us today. Coach Brian Dunn and some of his 2010, 2012 teams are here. They're on the scoreboard, and I'm going to turn it over to the PA announcer, and he's got some words of encouragement for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and welcome Coach Brian Dunn and representatives from the 2010 and 2012 state championship softball teams. Coaches and ladies, we are happy to have you back on campus to honor you and to celebrate USJ softball. At the conclusion of the 2010 season, the Lady Bruins defeated Davidson Academy 9-1 in Game 7 of the TSSAA State Tournament to secure USJ's first softball state championship. After finishing as runner-up in 2011, the 2012 team once again defeated Davidson Academy 4-3 in Game 7 to win their second championship in 3 years. USJ softball finished this historic run with a runner-up finish in 2013. Overall, USJ softball has competed in the state tournament 10 times, most recently finishing as runner-up in 2024. Please stand and give these Lady Bruins a well-deserved round of applause for their championship legacy.
I didn't know.
Sorry.
Don't swing over and even out. Don't worry right there. They know what to do. Do I need to inside this with it? Okay. So you put someone here. You come here. Eric. Okay, put that in with both of them. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Come on. And you want one of them to touch it? Pick them out.
Christy, how does that look? Do some of our red posted
Tell me, is this good enough?
Carolyn, Carolyn and Joyce, go to the other side. We need some red coats over there.
Okay, what we're gonna do? Don't touch. Yeah. Not there. No. There you go. Okay. Before we come, we gotta try.
I'm on for like 5 minutes. I'm just joking. Hey, congratulations. This is awesome. Part of my job is to sell Madison County for people to live, work, and worship here. And USJ makes that really easy to do. And I also want to give that shout out to Phil Dunn as well with the high school at Dunny. He played in the dirt back then too. And so congratulations USJ. Y'all go have some success on this field. We're behind you. Congratulations.
Y'all tell me when you're ready. Everybody's ready? Smile. Okay, smile on the count of 3. We're going to cut. 1, 2, 3, cut.
And we are back upstairs. Appreciate Jacob Taylor being down there on the field. Got to see a lot of dignitaries. We didn't get to name everybody. And you got a good look at some of the wonderful players from the 2010 and 12. Great shots. Remember, it's live on YouTube. It'll be archived on YouTube. You can also get it on the USJ Facebook page. But let's use YouTube so you get those wonderful pictures from the BallGame Blitz and Worthy Road Studios. And we're going to have softball in just a couple of moments. We saw A.J. Massey down there. Don and Matt cut the ribbon. And, of course, I believe that Andy Forsythe Construction and Philip Dunn and his staff deserve some special thanks. Also, the softball families and the board, the administration, the current coaches, past coaches. And we're going to take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll be close to startup time for exciting USJ Lady Bruins softball.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Beauty House Social. Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
$12 and zero worries. That's what you get with McCoy's Heating and Air's limited time 12-year warranty offer. We're so confident in our Daikin systems, we're giving you 12 full years of parts and labor coverage absolutely free until September 30th. McCoy's Heating and Air, where quality meets confidence. Call today for your free proposal.
When your home's heating needs attention, experience matters. For over 70 years, families have trusted Garrett Plumbing and Heating to keep their homes warm, safe, and comfortable. From residential heating repairs and replacements to reliable plumbing service, our team brings generations of knowledge into every home we serve. When you want work done right and done with care, call Garrett Plumbing and Heating. 731-668-3339. That's 731-668-3339.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's at the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
And the starters very quickly, USJ being introduced, but we'll go through the order. Leading off, Carly Flowers for Scotts Hill in center field. Lacey Manus hitting second, playing shortstop. Bailey Brewer hitting third and playing first base. The cleanup hitter is Katie Harper wearing 14, and the left fielder hitting fifth, Cabello Anderson. She's catching. Mason Atkinson batting sixth and playing right field. Gracie Beers is the designated player hitting seventh. Hitting eighth, Shelby Wood. Playing second, hitting ninth, Raya Benson. Playing third, and Ella Reeves is your pitcher and not hitting for the USJ Lady Bruins. As you see them go out there, Tegan Timberlake leads off. She'll be playing first. In center field, hitting second, Maddie Polk. Hitting third, the shortstop, Halen Ayers. And here's the national anthem.
Beauty House Social. Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
At Chuck Hutton Nissan, every vehicle's on the clock because our goal is simple. No car stays on the lot for more than 21 days. That's right, 21 days to find a buyer, make a deal, and move it on down the road. That means larger inventory, more incentives, and faster deals. If it's on the lot, it's going fast because at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson, 21 days is the goal. Come see us at Chuck Hutton Nissan, just off I-40, exit 80 or 82 on Van Drive, Jackson.
In the cleanup spot, L.K. Prater. Today she'll be playing third base. In the fifth spot, catching today, Lauren Raines. And if you catch me saying on the mound, fire me a text and tell me, Coach, it's a circle, because that's what it is. In the circle today, the eighth grader. And she throws like she's more than an eighth grader, Parker Nichols. And in right field, Reese-Ann Sykes hitting seventh. Hitting eighth, the designated player, Sierra West. In the ninth hitting spot is the second baseman, Ella Davis. The flex player is Kinsley Brady out in left field. Does such a great job out there. So Brady in left, Polk in center, and Sykes in right field is your outfield. First base has Timberlake over there. You see her a lot of times at third base. Davis at second. And like the Rock of Gibraltar, she's always there. Halen Ayers playing shortstop, and today L.K. Prater, the Delta State signee. So Prater at third, a little different lineup for you.
Number 21, Carly Flowers.
Nichols in the circle today. Nichols ready, the left-hander, for her first pitch. Brings it outside for a ball. Second pitch. That one the umpire says a little bit outside. Base umpire comes in. I think she's going to have a word with the pitcher. Ask her about the pitching surface, which is usually immaculate, and it is today also on ribbon cutting ceremony day. That pitch is a strike. That's the third pitch. One, two pitch. Three balls, one strike. Nichols winds and fires. And that one right down Main Street with a little juice on it. 3-2 pitch to the leadoff hitter. Carly Flowers wears 21, hits right-handed, plays center field. 14-4 Scotts Hill team. Swing and a strikeout. So the first out of the inning. First strikeout. That'll bring up Lacey Manus, wears number 1, plays shortstop. Hitting in the second spot. I understand the book on Lacey is she can hit to all fields, has some power. First and third at normal depth right now. Short second, also normal depth. That pitch is a strike, or a ball actually. Umpire, the way he gave the signals on which one it was. Here's one drill to Ayers. Ayers will get down, crow hop step over to first for the second out of the inning. That's 6-3 is how you score it. 2 outs, 2 up, 2 down. Number 77, Bailey Brewer, advances to the plate. She'll be the first baseman for Scotts Hill. On deck, number 14, Katie Harper. Joel Ayers and Brandon Polk coaching over for the USJ side. Tyler Sowell, the head coach of Scotts Hill. He and his several assistants, they both teams, great teams in West Tennessee. That pitch a ball. There's 2 outs in the inning. Wished I was down on the field. I'd love to know what the base umpire was saying. Tyler Sowell gives some signals. He also was wanting some clarification. Nichols peering into the dugout. Joel signal. Remember, most of the pitchers now wear the brace on the arm. Is really not a brace. That pitch looks a little low. Not sure why it was a ball, but if it's anything, it would have been low because it sure was a strike otherwise. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Here's one drilled on the ground. Davis ranges over, but it's a base hit. Got through the infield. So Bailey Brewer on with a single, bringing up the cleanup hitter, Katie Harper. Harper, a good RBI person, runs batted in for, like my wife, I love her, but she does not understand all the baseball and softball jargon. In the circle is Parker Nichols, the 8th grader. Her pitch, a little extra juice, but outside. Throwing that number 1 in the Von Ryan Express quite a bit today. And Von Ryan is actually for Nolan Ryan. Baseball pitcher, there's a swing, and that one gets beat into the ground, so it's evens it at 1-1. Brewer at first, and yes, that is 77 on there. And a number that's gotten popular in girls fast pitch softball is 99. I've seen it in the last 5 games I've called. And that one a little off of it, a change up, looked like it was foul tipped. But it is a swinging strike no matter what, foul tipped or not. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner will be going at the crack of the bat. Outfield straightaway. Wind blowing a little bit, whipping up and gusting at times. Here's the pitch. Fouled off over the back of the first base dugout. And I sure do like that nice, smooth concrete back behind the plate. Easy to clean up, easy to take care of, easy for me to drive without getting bounced all over the place when I go to park with the coaches and people like that. So I got to love it anyway. Here's the pitch. Again, behind it, it's going to go foul to the right side. And remember again that Nichols has great speed for a 8th grader. You don't see, except for the eventually or already elite. And there's the strikeout. 2 were struck out in the innings at the end of a half inning of play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 person left on base, and USJ will be coming to bat here in the bottom of the first.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom. Hot honey mustard. My man's putting on a clinic.
Welcome to Dunk City.
And one, baby.
Thanks, baby. Dude. Babe, dude.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
Back for the USJ, bottom of the first. Tegan Timberlake will be leading off on deck, Maddie Polk, and then the number 3 hitter, Halen Ayers, will be coming up. Yesterday, USJ had a tough loss to the UT signee, Bailey Shelton, and she is the real deal. She's going to be a utility player and a pitcher for they can play her anywhere at UT. She hits, she pitches. She also drives the school bus. No, I'm teasing about the bus part. But here's Tegan Timberlake, fine player. Like you normally see her at third, pitches some. Today she's at first base. First pitch, outside. Well, they said a strike. That caught the corner. That I asked my umpires, just please be consistent. The coaches cry. That one is high. Yep. It takes some adjustment. We're talking about that up here, and this pitch is going to be ball 2. Shelton brings it more like it's fired out of a pitching machine or a cannon. And then you can throw hard from another school and not reach Bailey Shelton's speed. And, of course, Ella Reeves is on the mound. She's run the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. She wants to come down Main Street with this one as she checks her armband. And that one does come down Main Street. And you heard the umpire. He was probably loud enough to hear 2. So it's 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Outfield in a little bit, straight away. Infield at normal depth. 3-2 pitch, drilled towards right field, up in the air. Hard sun field, but coming on and doing a very good job was Atkinson.
Now batting number 11, Maddie Polk.
Maddie Polk wearing number 11, the center fielder, UTM signee. I know she was hitting quite well at one time during this season. We'll try to check some batting averages for you. I know that Polk has several extra base hits. And she slaps it down the left field line, but foul, but still a good piece of hitting, even though it did go foul. Polk was hitting, or is hitting 500. Timberlake came in hitting 366 for the Lady Bruins. And again, this game was put together late because a lot of folks thought up until this morning that Fayette Academy, who did forfeit this game, it's a district game, and you see the good footwork by Polk as and they're slap hitters, slap bunters. Some people say they're slap bunters. They hit first and bunt as it becomes necessary with that. Good footwork. She has a 2-1 count. That pitch high. I'm sure she'll be green lighted. The pitcher, Ella Reeves, would love to throw a strike right here. Again, checking her armband. Pitch is signaled in from the dugout. And that one, even though Polk walked it up, they say it's a strike. So it's 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. You see the first baseman had been creeping in a little more. Third baseman playing like a slap hitter is up there, and it's slapped, and it's a base hit. Told you she was good at doing this. So a single for Polk, who is also a threat to run. My count may be off. I know she's got at least. Halen Ayers comes up there, hitting .590. Left-handed hitter, can hit with power, can hit to all fields. She can drop a bunt, and she can run hard, too. She's the leading base steal. That pitch behind her, I believe she's got 9 stolen bases on the year. Both these teams, even though it's non-district and it's Division I versus Division II, looking for a win today. Both using some different lineups to rest some of the starters for district games. There's a strike, 2 balls and 1 strike, 1 out, runner at first, that's Polk. Infield at double play depth, outfield straightaway and deeper. Here's one, and she got out in front of it and drilled it into the screen, and it's a good thing the screen's an inanimate object because it would be hurting right now. Two-two pitch on the way, running, and out in front of it again, tattooed. And Carr stopped that one. Didn't hurt it, though, so don't worry, fans that are watching. We'll do the 2-2 pitch with 1 out and Polk at first over again. Right fielder shading right field just a hair. Again, the left-handed hitter Ayers drills this one. Great barrel of the bat on it, but she again pulls it hard. And Coach Brandon Polk, if I was him, I'd be ducking even if it wasn't close to me because Halen hits them quite hard. She almost got Brandon with that one as she tattooed another one. We'll see. Looks like Brandon has taken a little ballet. That was a nice move. It wasn't a pirouette, but he did have some nice moves down there. We like to. Brandon's one of the good guys. Of course, I know he's very proud of Maddie, who's at first with the pitch coming to the plate. This time they got Ayers' arms tied up, but she still hit it a long way. It fell to the ground harmlessly. Good effort by the right fielder, Atkinson. 19 pitches thrown so far by Reeves. Ella Reeves on the mound today. Scotts Hill also was supposed to play Liberty today in a district game. This one got under it a little too much. Left fielder's coming on, running hard, but again, it's going to get down even after a good effort by the left fielder. Harper ran a long way. Now, there's always an uppercut on these when you're hitting for power a little bit, but you don't want to get too far and drop that back shoulder too much or you pop it up. If you can just have a slight uppercut, you can drive the ball a long way. Double check of the arm plate. This one drilled high. It's back, 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 back. Get out of here. It's a home run. A 2-run shot for Halen Ayers. And obviously she's 1 for 1 today with 2 RBIs. And USJ has taken a home run, a good at bat for her because she caused the pitcher to use a lot of pitches. 21 pitches already thrown in the first inning. Good job by the Scotts Hill team to go out and calm their young pitcher. L.K. Prater coming up there. You hear the walk-up music by all of the young ladies. Two to nothing. USJ leads in the bottom of the first. There's 1 out. Prater drills one for a base hit. Center fielder will come over quickly and cut it off. That's Flowers out in center field, gets it back in. So 3 straight hits in a row.
Number 14,
Raines coming to the plate. She's catching today. Right-handed hitter that wears number 14. Runner at first and going, and they'll bring her back. And I'm going to tell you what, Prater had a really good jump. Can't leave till it's released. But what a jump that time. Keep an eye on all our great camera shots with Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz. Baseball and soccer also going on. Here's Reeves' pitch. This one popped up. Second baseman will handle it. Wood takes it, puts it away for the second out of the inning. If you're scoring at home, you put a 4 with like a little umbrella over it. And striding to the plate, number 17, Parker Nichols, with the runner going and a base hit. She delivers, so you were hoping you could take them from first to third on that, but still the single with 2 runners on. And now coming up to bat with one of my favorite numbers, number 5, Reese-Ann Sykes. Reese-Ann Sykes, she's in right field today. Nichols will be run for, and this is Avon Trammell coming in to run at first base. So Trammell, the pinch runner, and that's allowed for catchers and pitchers. No re-entry rule applies. It's courtesy runners to get them back to the dugout and give them some rest. The catcher's reason for doing this is to put your equipment on. Speeds up the game. First pitch, a ball. There's 2 outs, 2 runners on. Sykes at the plate. Gets under it a little bit. It'll carry out to the left field. And putting it away is Harper. That'll end the inning. But USJ comes up with 2 big runs on the Ayers home run. And at the end of 1 inning of play, USJ 2 and Scotts Hill nothing. We'll be back after these important messages.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Jeremy Little, Shelter Insurance, 189 West University Parkway, Suite A, Jackson. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, Exit 74 on I-40.
Hey folks, David McCoy here with my little buddy Gizmo. Hey, it's springtime outside and it's time to get those air conditioners ready for summertime. Join our Real McCoy's Club and get big discounts on all our repairs. Our techs are vocationally trained and can advise you on any replacement with a new Daikin air conditioner. Keeping customers cool for 45 years is what we do. So let the Real McCoy take care of all your air conditioning and plumbing needs.
Back in the top of the second here at Lady Bruin Softball Field. Celebration today and ribbon cutting. Leading off for Scotts Hill, Cabela Anderson, the good catcher for them. Pitch just a little outside. Ready for the second pitch of the inning. Brought it a little inside, so it's 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch from Nichols. That one is right there on the money. 2 balls and a strike. Outfield straight away. No wind out in the outfield right now. Old Glory resting. Infield at normal depth. Drill to the third baseman. I'm going to tell you what, a great play by Prather on a hard hit ball by Anderson. 5-3. That's third to first. Timberlake taking it over there for the first out, and that's going to bring up Atkinson. Mason Atkinson. Where's number 23, plays right field. It's right-handed, hitting in that sixth spot. Has the ability to drive the softball. Nichols' first pitch. And there's a strike. That's the way you get ahead as often as you can. Unofficially 20 pitches. We'll get the official game changer count here in a moment. Actually, it's 21 pitches officially. Here's one, kind of a dribbler, but Prather comes over and she looks like a third baseman. I wonder if Delta State might be giving some thought to that. She's made the first two putouts of the inning as Atkinson grounds out. The designated player, number 7 in the lineup, wearing number 5, Gracie Beers, a good hitter. It's right-handed. Medium stance in the box. Balanced. It's off of Nichols. She deflected, and sometimes that'll cause a base hit, and we'll have to score. It's not an error on that one. That's a base hit. We'll see how they score it to make sure, but I'm almost sure of how they will score that one. Bottom line, there's a runner at first, and 99. This is Shelby Wood up there. He's going to pop up. Sykes has got it in that tough sun field, puts it away for the third out. There was no runs, one hit, one person left on base, scored at the end of an inning and a half. USJ 2, Scotts Hill nothing. We'll be back with more softball in the bottom of the second.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom. Hot honey mustard. My man's putting on a clinic.
Welcome to Dunk City.
And one, baby.
Thanks, baby. Dude. Babe, dude.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management. Ready for the bottom of the second on the YouTube of BallGame Blitz, Worthy Road Studios. We're also on Facebook pages of Jackson Christian School and the BallGame Blitz. Scotts Hill trailing with USJ coming to bat here in the bottom of the second. Sierra West will lead off. Ella Davis will be on deck. West, the designated player today. Gets under it. Right fielder Atkinson comes on, makes a good catch, and both right fielders now are fighting a sun field. Score that one F9. That means they fly it out to the right field. Ella Davis coming up with Tegan Timberlake, the first baseman, on deck. Davis will hit left-handed. Of course, Davis, just a freshman. We remember some of her playing time last year as an eighth grader, and we've got a couple of eighth graders, including the one pitching today, Nichols. She shows bunt angle a little bit open to where it would drop it in foul territory. Needed to be squared around just a little bit. I'm sure Coach Ayers will remind her of that. He's giving a set of signals. Davis looked it over well. Brandon Polk has moved back a little bit by the umpire after some of these line drives. There we go, the slap bunt, and it is safe. A call right there that, I mean, it was hairline, but she was safe. So Davis, the freshman, gets on. That brings up Tegan Timberlake, who's 0 for 1.
Now batting number 1, Tegan Timberlake.
Reeves with 28 pitches now. Oh, they said it was up a little bit. This one bunted in the air, and the first baseman will get it and turn it into a double play and score that 3U unassisted. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base after the double play. And end of 2, USJ 2, Scotts Hill nothing. We'll be back on the USJ and BallGame Blitz network after this.
When your home's heating needs attention, experience matters. For over 70 years, families have trusted Garrett Plumbing and Heating to keep their homes warm, safe, and comfortable. From residential heating repairs and replacements to reliable plumbing service, our team brings generations of knowledge into every home we serve. When you want work done right and done with care, call Garrett Plumbing and Heating. 731-668-3339. That's 731-668-3339.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
We are back with USJ leading here at Ribbon Cutting Day for the dedication of this field, or celebration if you prefer. Scotts Hill coming to the plate. Number 12, Rhea Benson hitting in the nice spot. Plays third base. Right-handed hitter really crowding that plate over it a little bit. Drills a ground ball to Davis at second. She's up and kind of held on to the ball a little too tight. It went low and away from the first baseman, Timberlake. I'm going to score it an error. We'll see. A while ago, the official score ruled that one off Nichols' glove an error. So on with an E4. That's error on the second baseman. Runner at first is Benson. The top of the order back up there. 21, Carly Flowers, the center fielder, who's 0 for 1. Struck out her first time up. Slightly open stance. Healthy cut on an inside pitch for strike 1. No outs in the inning. We're in the top of the third. USJ has the big blast from Halen Ayers of two-run homer. Runner at first, Benson, conversing with her first base coach. They show bunt, but draw back. That one is outside. I don't know what Nichols' strength is on a bunt situation. I like to throw the rise ball. Back in the old days, I played and pitched a little fast pitch back, but that was years ago. Everybody has their best choice, but in baseball, a high pitch is harder to bunt. There's a nice bunt, but it's going to go foul. As the spin took it foul, we'll do it again. One ball, 2 strike count. 28 pitches thrown by Nichols so far into the third. That's a good pitch count, too. If you can throw 10 to 12 an inning, you're doing great. Runner was moving. It gets through. Davis fumbles it. I think the umpire's going to say it didn't touch her. He'll converse with the home plate umpire. Now they'll ask for interference if it didn't touch her. So there's 2 shots and the runner is safe. The umpire says didn't touch and no interference. So runners now at first and second. Manus comes to the plate wearing number 1. She's 0 for 1. They scored that one a hit. And this time, Manus tattoos one. That one was one that would have taken the head off any worms, and there's no worms on this field. But in the old days when they didn't take as good care, sometimes you'd see a worm come out of the ground on some of the baseball fields I've played on. And I'm talking about in league play over at Old Highland Park when there was still field there. I never saw a worm move faster to dodge a baseball. This one hit into right field. Sykes has got a beat on it, fighting the sun and gets it. And she comes up throwing. Ayers deflected it. The pitcher picks it up. So Manus flies out. That's the first out of the inning to right field. Reese-Ann Sykes doing a great job. I admire her and the right fielder for Scotts Hill, Mason Atkinson. They both are fighting a sun field right now. Nichols looks it over. She says, I've got 2 runners on, 1 at first and second. I've got 1 out. And a pretty good hitter in Bailey Brewer up there, the first baseman. Brewer behind that pitch a little bit, and it's fouled off to the right and rolls down towards the practice soccer field. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 runners on, infield at double play depth. This one into the ground, hits the brick right in front of the dugout area where it starts for USJ. The flag has picked up with the gust of wind, and it'll die down, but when it does gust up, it's blowing towards left field. Outside pitch just misses. Temptation pitch. Think of the old song from the 60s, Temptation Eyes. And they're tempting your eyes to go after that one. They do it in baseball, too. From the circle, here's Nichols. Winds and fires it. Hit on the ground, but foul. Prather was over there quick, and she's done a great job at third. I remember last year she played some third and a little left field at times, too. Once or twice she'd catch 4 or 5 innings, and if it went 7, sometimes she would be out there in left. But great job at third, and she did that last year. Be interesting to see how they play her at Delta State. 1-2, the count. Drill towards the second baseman, and Davis comes up with it for the second out of the inning. And that's the one where you put the little half circle over the 4 to indicate the pop to second. 14, Katie Harper in left field, 0 for 1 officially. Got a chance to drive a run in and tighten this ball game up. Make it a real white knuckler. Well, there's one that came down Main Street, and I thought that I didn't get the call I wanted. I think he called it a ball, didn't he? I think he did. He indicated with his left hand, and that's usually a ball. Interesting call. Pitch that dropped a little bit and swung on and missed, makes it 1-1. And we were right, but we'll just say that pitch that I talked about a little bit was an interesting call. 1-1 to count with 2 outs, 2 runners on. Makes it 1-2 now. And I'm wondering, the reason I hesitated is, and Coach Brandon and I probably have the same thing. Interesting. But it's 1-2 officially now. So Nichols back in the circle, ready to pitch. Goes outside, and we have 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. So the deuces are wild, as they say sometimes in the minor league, and even some major league announcers say that. Good phrase. If you get 3 runners on, there's ducks on the pond. But just 2 right now with 2 outs and 2 strikes and 2 balls. Here's that pitch. Grounded. Ayers gets the ball. And let's see, they say she did not beat it. It was close. And Halen covered a lot of ground then, but now there are ducks on the pond.
Now batting number 55, Cabela Anderson.
55, Cabela Anderson, the catcher. She grounded out to third her last time up. And like I said, ducks on the pond. Base hit, error, pass ball, wild pitch, scores a run, walk somebody in. So you want to throw strikes, and you want your fielders to knock anything down and make the play. A rip at that one, but the fastball got by for strike 1. High drama right now with Sachs Jam, 3 runners on, ducks on the pond, your choice. Ron Potesta would be proud of me. He's a minor league announcer. Used to work with him some. USJ leads 2-0. We're in the top of the 3rd. And the umpire, after a long amount of thought, puts the fist up with the right hand. It's 2 strikes. No balls. 2 strikes. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Outfield deep and straight away. And we get the old push-off meeting outside. And nobody got pushed, but that's the signal for a little outside. So 1-2 count. At the ping of the bat, the runners are running. Nichols is ready from the circle. Foul tip and hanging on is Cabela Anderson, the catcher. She hits 5th, could easily hit 4th. Katie Harper, though, a very good hitter down at first base. Nichols trying to pitch out of a little bit of trouble that might not have happened had we handled the ball a little better. Back, ready to toe the pitching plate in the circle. That one a little high, so you've got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Outfield straight away and deep. Infield at normal depth. Infielders don't want the ball to go through, at least knock it down, but try to catch it and make a play cleanly, but don't let it get into the outfield. The 2-2 pitch from Nichols on the way. Drill towards Ayers. She comes up with it, and Crow hops it, and I mean, she gunned it over the first. She says, this inning is over. 6-3, shortstop to first for the 3rd out. No runs were scored, so the end of 2.5 innings of play, USJ 2 and Scotts Hill nothing. We'll come back with the exciting bottom half of the 3rd after this.
At Kaufman's, we offer quality name brand home furnishings at very competitive prices. Expect outstanding customer service from Kaufman's appliance specialists. Visit our showroom to see the Kaufman's difference. Relax, you're home.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Hey folks, David McCoy here with my little buddy Gizmo. Hey, it's springtime outside and it's time to get those air conditioners ready for summertime. Join our Real McCoy's Club and get big discounts on all our repairs. Our techs are vocationally trained and can advise you on any replacement with a new Daikin air conditioner. Keeping customers cool for 45 years is what we do. So let the Real McCoy take care of all your air conditioning and plumbing needs.
Great day for USJ and Scotts Hill softball. Beautiful sky, not quite a sky high because we do have some clouds out there. USJ leading 2-0. And they will be batting in their half of the third, the bottom half. Looks like Maddie Polk, who's 1 for 1, will lead it off. She scored on the home run by Halen Ayers. Ayers on deck with L.K. Prater in the dugout, ready to step out into the batter's box. Your line scores right now, USJ 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, and no runs, 2 hits, no errors for Scotts Hill. Polk, a slap hitter, will play at UTM as we've told you before. Here's Reeves' pitch, inside. Both teams wearing white tops, of course. Lettering and trim for Scotts Hill in black, USJ in the blue, red, and white. There's one. Will it get down? Center fielder comes on, makes a great effort there. Carly Flowers to get that one. There's 1 out in the inning. Halen Ayers, who had a home run, I'm sure they talked about how to pitch to Halen, and unless there's a mistake pitch, I don't think she'll get anything good to hit this time. She'll be swinging at pitches that are ones that either jam you where you can't extend, or either they're just going to put her on. Now, that's the safest way to do it because then you don't have any mistake pitches. That counts as a base on balls. So a runner at first, Ayers, who is very capable. I know she has 9 stolen bases, but a young lady that can hit the home run ball too, L.K. Prater up there. Prater came into this game hitting .382. Reeves' pitch gets away just enough for Ayers to go down there and stand up. She didn't even have to slide. You think she moves here? Well, you ought to see how quick she is on the basketball floor. Plus, she's got size advantage on most people. Plays like a guard, has post player size. That pitch a ball. 2-0 the count. Well, that time everybody says good old wire in front of the dugout. Coach Ayers in the dugout doing a little coaching. Not sure who our third base coach is right now. That pitch misses. So Prater, let's see if they green light Prater with 3-0. Outfield is deep. Infield, except the first baseman, got under it a little more probably than she wanted to, but back. And it is off the fence. And Ayers scores. But I'm going to tell you what, had she not got under it like she did, and she had a good hit out of it, nothing wrong with what she did, but if it's more of a line drive type hit out there, that one would have been out of here. So good piece of hitting by L.K. Prater. She's at second after that double. And that'll bring Lauren Raines, the catcher, up there. Raines 0 for 1 today. And I'll tell you what, look at Prater, got some good distance off that base. And at second, you can take a few more chances. Second baseman will be the one covering if they throw in behind her. Raines ready for the pitch. Headed towards the right foul area, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 3 runs now in. 1 in this inning, 2 on Ayers' home run. Ayers has scored 2 of the 3 runs. Here's one drill just over the outstretched arm to the shortstop. And up the line, the third base coach says, let's hold it up. Flowers did a good job getting it back into the infield to the shortstop, Manus. So a base hit for Lauren Raines, and you've got first and third with 1 out. Parker Nichols will come to the plate. She's only given up 2 hits in this game, had a little difficulty in the last inning because we had a couple of misplayed softballs. And since Raines is catching, they will send a runner out. And this looks like number 13, Destiny Jarrett. Jarrett running at first for Raines. Raines the catcher, so that's one of those allowed substitute runners or courtesy runners if you prefer. Reeves pitch. They throw through, and I don't think that's what Coach Sal wanted, and so the runner at third, that's Prater. Okay, Prater scores. Jarrett running for Raines is at second in scoring position. 1 out. Coach Tyler Sal coming out, a very good softball coach, has had some great years at Scotts Hill. He also was a very great football player in his high school and college days. Of course, Coach Ayers and Coach Polk for USJ, great athletes in their own right, besides doing a great job coaching. I know that Brandon really loves his softball. Joel, very talented at softball and at basketball. Conferences are over. Ella Reeves still on the mound. It's 4-0. USJ with the lead. We're in the bottom of the third. 1 out. 1 ball. Fouled off. Parker Nichols fouls it off to the right side. Remember, just an 8th grader, but has a good lively arm. Throws harder than a lot of high school students do. Now, can she throw harder than Mom and Dad, though? They admitted that, yes, she can. But proud parents, and they should be. This one, a nice piece of hitting. It's going to get down on the line. It's a fair ball, 1 run streaking either plate. Nichols heads to second with a great slide in there. She'll get a courtesy runner, but stretching it into 2. And the 8th grader has got to be joyous. She also gets an RBI out of that, too.
Now batting number 5, Reese and Sykes.
Reese and Sykes coming up there, 0 for 1. And a double. Jarrett scored, running for Raines. Reese and Sykes gives it a little time, asks for the umpire to give her some time to get settled in that batter's box. That one off the fist. Shortstop goes up. Nice play by Manus there at shortstop. 2 outs in the inning.
Number 18, Sierra West.
Sarah West coming up there. She's a junior. She's got a runner at second in scoring position. Batting 167 on the year. Ella Reeves, the pitcher for Scotts Hill, checks her bracelet. A swing and a miss. Scotts Hill's infield is Brewer at first, Wood at second, Manus at short, Benson at third. The outfield of Atkinson, Flowers, and Harper with Anderson catching. On the mound is Ella Reeves. 2 outs, a runner on, 5-0 game, USJ in the lead. Here's one drilled up the middle. Manus ranges over, takes it. She's got a good strong arm for the 3rd out, guns it over there, 6-3. That's shortstop to first for the 3rd out, but USJ picked up 3 big runs in that inning and now lead 5-0. We're going to take a time. Blitz.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
When your home's heating needs attention, experience matters. For over 70 years, families have trusted Garrett Plumbing and Heating to keep their homes warm, safe, and comfortable. From residential heating repairs and replacements to reliable plumbing service, our team brings generations of knowledge into every home we serve. When you want work done right and done with care, call Garrett Plumbing and Heating. 731-668-3339. That's 731-668-3339.
And we are back ready for the top of the fourth. Parker Nichols on the mound for USJ. Timberlake at first. Davis at second. Ayers at short. Prater at third. And I think I said Prather once during the broadcast. We apologize for that. But LK is a great player. That one a base hit right there leading off the top of the fourth. That is Atkinson, who's played a great game in right field. Gracie Beers coming up there. So a runner at first for Gracie Beers. Bunted on the 49th pitch. Sacrifice bunt gets the runner to second. Beers with the sacrifice bunt. One out, Shelby Wood. Wears 99, plays second base, 0 for 1. Runner in scoring position. Sound fundamental softball then. Here's one drill to right field, and it's going to get down. It's almost like you just picked it up and threw it out there. The runner's going to be held, and a dandy throw to the plate by Sykes then. I thought I was going to get to emulate an old umpire of ours for a moment, but the play didn't develop at the plate. So after the hit by Wood, you've got first and third. One out in the inning. Scotts Hill threatening as Benson, the third baseman, comes up there. Raya Benson, wears number 12, hits right-handed. Infield just a little in at first and third. Normal depth at second. They'll give him a run for an out. So you got second and third on the advancement of the throw. There's a strike, and it was well placed. Tough pitch to hit. Only chance you had was to maybe take it to right field. 0-1 the count. 2 runners on, 1 out. Ayers has come up. Here's a ground ball to Davis. She'll go to first with it. A run will score. Fielder's choice for the second out. Atkinson scores. Mason Atkinson. Runner advances to third. Wood. .52 pitches by Nichols here into the fourth. 2 outs. That pitch outside. One ball, no strikes. This one beat on the ground. Prater's going to come up, shoot to first, got her for the third out. So 1 run has scored at the end of 3.5, 5-1. USJ leads Scotts Hill.
At Chuck Hutton Nissan, every vehicle's on the clock because our goal is simple. No car stays on the lot for more than 21 days. That's right, 21 days to find a buyer, make a deal, and move it on down the road. That means larger inventory, more incentives, and faster deals. If it's on the lot, it's going fast because at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson, 21 days is the goal. Come see us at Chuck Hutton Nissan, just off I-40, exit 80 or 82 on Van Drive, Jackson.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Back for the bottom of the fourth. It's now a 5-1 game. USJ leading Scotts Hill. For USJ, coming to the plate, Ella Davis to lead it off. Davis, a slap hitter, plays second base. Here's the pitch. And that's one that kind of gets stuck in that outside part of your plate, and it comes out the side of it for a ball. Happens to every softball pitcher, happens to a lot of baseball pitchers. Baseball a little smaller. Girls have to deal with it. Big old softball out there. 2 balls, no strikes, and this is a hit batsman. So Davis will get on. She had singled back in the second, so she's been on base both times. Still 1-1. And this brings up the top of the order. Tegan Timberlake comes to the plate. 0 for 2. From the circle, Reeves, she's bunting. They'll make the third baseman, and I don't think they'll get anybody. That'll be a base hit. And now a miscommunication. They possibly had the runner who rounded and was going to attempt to get there, but the left fielder trying to help out because the shortstop didn't look like she was going to get there, and miscommunication on communication. They kind of wiped each other out, and you have to score that a base hit. There's no other way to score that one. Maddie Polk coming up here, 1 for 2, scored back in the first inning after her single flied out to center the second time up. Outfield straightaway, the slap hitter. Only she wasn't slapping that time. She was hitting. Got under it a little bit. The center fielder, Flowers, ranged way over into left center. Gets that one. 1 out in the inning.
Your shortstop, Halen Ayers.
Halen Ayers comes up there. They've got a base to put her on. Don't know if they will. See Coach Sal's arms folded up. They're going to let her hit, but I bet you they don't give her anything to hit. I would not let her extend her arms or tie her up. She has an open stance but closes as she strides towards the pitcher. They threw it, and it didn't get as far inside. Kiss this one goodbye. Mr. Wilson, we need a new softball. Wilson softball is the official softball of the TSSAA. Second home run for Ayers, and like I said, somebody send a call out and tell Mr. Wilson we need one more new softball. LK Prater comes up to the plate with the bases empty, and again, she's capable. She's 2 for 2 today with a single and a double. If she can get 4 at-bats in and get a triple out of one of these at-bats and a home run, she would hit for the cycle. But she's got a good start on it. Toughest part, believe it or not, sometimes is getting the triple more than it is the home run. Manus has thrown 53 pitches in 4 1/3 innings so far. Now that pitch, I'm sure the young pitcher Reeves wanted it to be a little more inside. You cannot let Ayers get her arms extended. Good patience by Ayers, good hitting. This one popped up, goes back, the catcher gives run, but this one's going to come over the screen. And we also have a brand new screen this year, and I love it. Easier to see through than last year's screen. A lot of great improvements to this field. Compliment to Don Rowe, Derek Pritchard, athletic director, and all of the board of trustees, the staff. And we had 2 wonderful softball teams. Some of the members were able to make it from 2010 and 12. They were also runner-up the 2 years they didn't win the state championship. 1 ball count. And Range drills this one down. Range's a very powerful young lady also. A junior. Range hitting .240 coming into this game. 1 for 2 today. Fouls that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This one may be under it a little too much coming on. Atkinson and that young lady again fighting the sun makes a great catch on a nice placed softball by Lauren Range for the 3rd out. Scored F9, but 3 big runs scored, making the score 8-1 in favor of USJ over Scotts Hill. We'll be back for the top of the 5th on the USJ Facebook and also the YouTube of Worthy Road and BallGame Blitz. Let's take a timeout.
Personalize your style at Kaufman's Design Center. From fabric to finish, you choose the details so it's made to order just for you. Consult with a Kaufman's Design Team expert today. Relax, you're home.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom. Hot honey mustard. My man's putting on a clinic.
Welcome to Dunk City.
And 1, baby.
Thanks, baby. Dude. Babe, dude.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
We're back for the top of the 5th. Lacey Manus, the fine fielding shortstop for Scotts Hill, leads off. Right-handed hitter comes up against Parker Nichols. 0 for 2, though, today. She'd love to get something started for her team. And she hits one deep into left center field. Back. It is a home run. I told you she'd like to get something started. And be like Stone Cold Steve Austin when Coach Joe tells you it's so. So it's an 8-2 ball game. USJ still with the lead. Home run given up here in the top of the 5th to Lacey Manus. That'll bring on 77 Bailey Brewer, the first baseman. Brewer is 1 for 2. Got a single back in the first. That one looked like it was headed out of here anyway. I could have done a Bob Euchre and do the back. He does about as many backs when he was alive on those kind of home runs. But you really knew it was out of here. 0-1 the count. You saw the fouled pitch. Number 77, Bailey Brewer against Parker Nichols. Here's one hit. Let's see if Polk can get to it. Streaks over there, and a fine running catch by Maddie Polk for the first out of the inning. That's why UTM wanted her. And we've seen a lot of great outfielding today by both teams.
Number 14, Katie Harper.
The left fielder comes up there wearing number 14, Katie Harper. Harper's 0 for 2, looking for her first hit. Nichols has thrown 56 pitches. This one hit pretty good, but Polk says, can of corn for me. 2 outs in the inning. Both outs recorded or put outs by the outfielder, Maddie Polk, and that brings up number 55, Cabela Anderson, the catcher. Both catchers have worked hard, Raines and Anderson, for their respective teams. Healthy cut, healthier pitch. No balls and a strike. Here's one drilled on the ground to Ayers. Crow hop step, shoots it over to first to end the inning. But there was one run on one big hit, Manus' home run. Nobody left on base. At the end of 4.5 innings of play, USJ 8, South, and I started to say South because I've done some South Gibson games. Scotts Hill, and my apologies to Scotts Hill 2.
At Dynamics Physical Therapy, we help our clients get back to doing what they love. Dynamics is now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Hey folks, David McCoy here with my little buddy Gizmo. Hey, it's springtime outside and it's time to get those air conditioners ready for summertime. Join our Real McCoy's Club and get big discounts on all our repairs. Our techs are vocationally trained and can advise you on any replacement with a new Daikin air conditioner. Keeping customers cool for 45 years is what we do. So let the Real McCoy take care of all your air conditioning and plumbing needs.
Ready for the bottom of the fifth on a beautiful day, ribbon cutting day and dedication celebration of the USJ new field. Scotts Hill and USJ leads 8-2 in the bottom of the fifth over Scotts Hill. And it looks like that Parker Nichols will lead it off here. See if she can help her own cause. First baseman has come up, and so has there's a strike on the outside corner. Third baseman has eased up. I think Parker very capable of driving that ball, but both of them wearing the mask, so you can afford to get up a little bit. That one low, evens the count at 1-1. I don't think I'd play fast pitch softball anymore without a mask in the infield pitching. And somebody one time when I said that said I'd wear one catcher. Well, catcher always wears a mask. That pitch is inside. I wouldn't even warm up a pitcher without my mask on, because sometimes that's when they're the wildest. It's a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Interesting thing said around the old ballpark, whether it's softball or baseball. Harry Carey used to say, oh, there's nothing like fun at the old ballpark. That one on the outside corner, so it makes it a 3-2 count, no outs. Parker Nichols would love to get some more runs in. She's pitching today. She likes the 8-2 lead, but would take more runs. Fouled off, guarding the plate, doing a good job with it. On the mound for Scotts Hill, Ella Reeves. Reeves has got 63 pitches unofficially. We'll check the official count, the 3-2 pitch. Just misses outside, but it did miss. So Nichols on with the walk. You'll see the courtesy runner.
Now batting number 5, Reese and Sykes.
Reese Ann Sykes coming up to pinch run. Avon Trammell, the 8th grader, will run, and we may be fixing to have a pitching change. And we'll check this out for it. 21 coming in to pitch for them. That's Carly Flowers, the center fielder. Flowers now pitching. She's a right-handed pitcher. Was playing center field. Made some nice catches out there. As a hitter, she's 1 for 3 today. She throws it in there, means she's got a good lively fastball. We'll see how changes come about. Looks like Harper is going to move over to center field. We'll see where everybody winds up in just a moment. Right field still the same. Catcher still the same. And it's hard coming in relief because you only get, I believe, 8 warm-up tosses. That's ball 1. Takes you a pitch or 2 to get your bearing. No outs. Runner at first. Trammell, the courtesy runner. Here's one drilled. If it gets by, it could go first to third. Now the little hesitation to throw offline just a little bit, and she got under it safe. Trammell slid in safe. Reese-Ann Sykes got a hit there, 1 for 3 now. Runners at second and third. Coming up to hit, looks like Brady wearing number 6. And that is who it is. Kinsley Brady, been playing left field in the flex position, and she can hit legally in this position. Hits one right back to the pitcher, but a run will score as she went to first. First baseman alertly, but still drives a run in. Trammell scored, running for Nichols. Sykes advances to third. 1 out. Ella Davis comes up there. Ella is 1 for 1. Got hit with a pitch the last time up. Left-handed hitter. 9-2 the score. That one hit the dirt as she was walking up to slap hit it. Or if she hit one into the gap in left center, she could be running forever. We could even have a race here. That one's going to get away, but it bounces in such a direction that the runner would have run into a tag. 2 balls, no strikes. Hitters count. Davis would love to get on by any means, but she would also love to slap one into that left center gap, and we'd be running for the rest of the week. We might even have to get up here and out of the press box and run a little bit. She's bunting but misses. Offering, and that's a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Wants to make the third baseman field it. They'll run the rotation play. Some people call it a wheel with the shortstop covering. Pitch is low. Should go to 3-1 to count. There's 1 out in the inning with a runner at third. See if the bunt's still on. She can slap bunt. Hits it in the ground. They're going to go to the plate. Now they got a run down. And what she'll want to do is try to runner make them make as many throws, and that time trying to dive back in there. And that was Sykes. Sykes is the second out of the inning. Davis on with a fielder's choice, and she did the right thing going to second. Headed to the plate is Emerson Fair wearing number 7, which tells me she'll possibly go in and play a little first base. Although we got a re-entry rule. Wild pitch, that one bounced in front of the plate. Catcher really had no chance to block it. I don't care if you tried to dive on it, you couldn't have gotten it. 9-2 the score with a runner at third. Grounded to the shortstop, over to first, fair is out. That'll end the inning. But still, one big run was scored. The end of 5 full innings of play, USJ 9. Scotts Hill 2 will be back after this important timeout.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
9-2, USJ leads Scotts Hill. We're in the top of the 6th. Scotts Hill will send number 23, Mason Atkinson, who's played a fine defensive game, also has a single back in the 4th inning. We're in the top of the 6th. She'll be followed by Beers and Wood. There's one drill to right, and that's a solid hit. Good piece of hitting. Up, they make the attempt at first. Gets away, though. Raines is over there to pick up the loose softball and would have thrown the runner out.
Number 5, Gracie Beers.
Atkinson on at first with a solid single. And this is Gracie Beers, who is back in the 3rd. Her sacrifice led to her team putting one on the board in that inning. Pitch still with good pop, but a ball. Wind picking up, blowing towards left and left center. USJ infield at double play depth. To the third baseman. I'll have to go to first. Prater to first for the out. That one was right down the line. And Prater has made a lot of putouts over at third, or at least she gets the assist. The first baseman in a play, technically in scoring, gets the putout. This brings up 99. With one out for the Lady Lions of Scotts Hill. Pitch comes inside. They say a ball. The left-hander steps in. Just missing outside. Nichols, we'll check her pitch count here in a minute. I have 64. Of course, that's kind of unofficial. 2 balls, no strikes. This one fouled off. Thought I was going to need my net to reach out there and catch it, but a little high for that. Got to have fun like the older announcers used to do. I know every once in a while Mike Shannon had one. Harry Carey had one, but towards the end of his broadcasting career, I don't think Harry should have stuck it out the window. He still would sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game in the 7th. So a 2-1 count. Nichols pitch. This one popped up. Who will take it? The first baseman will take it. That is Tegan Timberlake, it looks like, at first. Still, even though they had a pinch hitter.
Number 12.
And this will be Benson striding to the plate wearing number 12, the third baseman. Two outs in the inning. Pop up there to first. Benson. crowds that plate. Parker Nichols said, I own the inside. Pitching. Hitter wants to own it. Couple of travel ball teammates facing each other right now with a 1-ball count. That one low and away for ball 2. Pitch count at 68. 2 outs and a runner at second. That's Atkinson. There's a strike. You can almost feel the umpire calling those. 2-1. 2 outs, runner at second. Everybody at normal depth for USJ. Straight away in the outfield. Wind whipping up out there, blowing in a little bit now. This one drilled to right field. Sykes, and she looked up, and I guarantee you she caught the sun. That one got over her head, and another run will score. The throw to third, did they get her? The umpire pegs her out and throws the arm out and says, you're out. So a nice hit by Benson. But the third out of the inning, 1 run did score. Atkinson scored at the end of 5 1/2 innings of play. USJ 9, Scotts Hill 3 will be back for the 6th inning after this.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
At Kaufman's, we offer quality name brand home furnishings at very competitive prices. Expect outstanding customer service from Kaufman's appliance specialists. Visit our showroom to see the Kaufman's difference. Relax, you're home.
At Chuck Hutton Nissan, every vehicle's on the clock because our goal is simple. No car stays on the lot for more than 21 days. That's right, 21 days. To find a buyer, make a deal, and move it on down the road. That means larger inventory, more incentives, and faster deals. If it's on the lot, it's going fast because at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson, 21 days is the goal. Come see us at Chuck Hutton Nissan, just off I-40, exit 80 or 82 on Van Drive, Jackson.
We are back with the heart of the order coming up there for USJ. Maddie Polk, Halen Ayers, L.K. Prater. Polk had a hit her first time at bat. She's 1 for 3 on the day, has flied to the center fielder and made the center fielder work a little bit, or actually kind of hard. So 1 for 3, she wants to get on. Her teammate Halen Ayers in the on-deck circle, who has 2 home runs and a walk today. Left-handed hitter can slap hit. See if she's walking up. She is. It's going to be hit on the ground to the shortstop. A bang-bang play, but got her by a half step. So in the 6th, Polk grounds out shortstop to first. 1 out in the inning. Halen Ayers, they automatically put her on, so an automatic walk. That way she doesn't get to hit another home run today. L.K. Prater, who is capable, coming up to the plate. So the intentional walk to Halen Ayers, who was 2 for 2, and Prater 2 for 3. Got to hit her first 2 times up. Pitch outside. Ayers looking it over. She picks her spots for when she runs, along with the coaching staff if they feel like she can make it. But she's got the green light to run. Here's one drilled up the middle, base hit. She won't have to steal. She'll round it and head for third. A nice hard throw and sliding around it. Ball kind of got away from her. She was going to be safe anyway. The angle she took was perfect to get around the tag. So a base hit for Prater, who's now 3 for 4. Prater takes second on the throw. Second and third, no out, or one out, and Lauren Raines comes to the plate. Flowers with 10 pitches now in her short stint pitching. Lady Bruins have a 6-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. And this looks like a pinch hitter. We'll pick that up in just a second. Slap hitter, and this is number 22. And that is Avon Trammell. Trammell, the hitter, an 8th grader. Good-looking hitter at the plate. Good stance, slaps, and she was walking up to slap. Third baseman in a step or two more, and sometimes for slap hitters that can also slap bunt on the situation. Not every slap hitter is good at slap bunting. It's a style you have to watch. She had an idea. She knew what she wanted to do. It was the right idea, but couldn't complete it. A little bit behind it. Got to get the bigger part of the barrel on it. It wasn't the part she wanted. More like a glancing blow on the bat. Here's the pitch from the circle. Whoa, and it was starting to look good. I wanted Coach Polk to make a play on that one down there. It was a foul ball, so it wouldn't have been interference. 1-2 the count. First baseman charging. This time she'll be definitely hitting away, but she'll walk it up to hit it. Good idea, and getting closer every time to working that line down there. And you got to remember, this is an 8th grader. Trammell's just an 8th grader. A lot of good young talent on this USJ team. I know that Polk and Prater won't be back next year. Destiny Jarrett's a senior. Umpire says yes, that was. So the second out of the inning, Parker Nichols has a chance to add 1, maybe 2 runs right here. Parker also one of those fine 8th graders that play for this team. 2 outs. Catcher tried to frame that one with a little extra action. Pitcher is Carly Flowers. She's in relief of Reeves. The 1-0 pitch with 2 runners on, ready to come. Got under it. A little more than she wanted to. It evens the count at 1-1. Make fun for some of the children out there. They love to chase those loose balls. It's amazing what the young ladies that pitch for all these teams do, because the softball is bigger than that baseball. The 1-1 pitch. Outside for a ball. Good eye. His coach, I heard the coach tell her that, and it influenced my thinking. And it was a good eye. Reesan Sykes on deck. Here's the pitch. Held it just a hair long. Harper behind in the count now, 3-1. Looks at her armband. She knows which number they signal in, which pitch to throw. And winds up. Parker Nichols works her for a walk, and this might be the best thing, because what you do is you get to put a courtesy runner in for her. Let's see if they send one out. They may leave her at first. She's got 1 more inning she's got to throw tonight, and she's going to go first and third with 2 outs. The umpire says strike. Nothing in 2. Remember, there are 2 outs, 2 runners on. No ball, 2 strike count. That one outside, 1-2. And actually, with the walk, the sacks are jammed. It shows you I was not watching and paying attention. Nichols, Prater, and Ayers on the bases. The pitch. Foul straight back. One of these days, we're going to get one back here that we can catch. Our Our executive producer, Paul Schultz, he just stepped in. Here's one drilled to left field. Will it get down? No, the left fielder comes on and makes a great play for the third out. And there were 3 runners left on, but no runs on that. And at the end of 6 innings of play, it's 9-3. Scotts Hill trailing the USJ Lady Bruins. We'll take our final timeout on the USJ and BallGame Blitz Network.
Let me tell you about the American Dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton's Rug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream because your dream can come true.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority, Cornerstone Realty and Property Management. Back as the first pitch is thrown, Carly Flowers at the plate. Flowers 1 for 3 coming up here. We're in the top of the 7th. USJ with the lead, 9-3. Here's one grounded. Prater, the Crow hop step, guns to first for the first out of the 7th. Prater has played a mean third base down there today. And when I say mean, it's a good play. She's hit well. Lacey Manus coming up there. Homered her last time up. Manus wearing number 1. We're in the top of the 7th. This one high sky here. Left fielder drifts over. And I believe they changed to Brady. And yes, that's Brady out in left field for the second out of this contest. Score that one F7. Bailey Brewer coming up to the plate, the first baseman. Nichols has thrown 73 pitches. Bailey Brewer has to keep it going for her team. Wears number 77. She's 1 for 3 today. Drills one just past the outstretched arms of the second baseman, Davis. And I'm going to tell you what, Reese Ann Sykes is going to throw somebody out. She comes up throwing, not following through enough, but she comes up. I love the aggression. So 2 for 4 today for Bailey Brewer so far. Gets a single. Katie Harper, their fine cleanup hitter, hasn't had a hit today, but has done a great job in the outfield. Nichols, 74 pitches, and that's not bad in 7 innings. She hasn't thrown the full 7 yet. Here comes another one, and you couldn't have placed it any better if I picked it up and threw it myself. They'll go first to third. Ayers cuts it off, looks around, so 2 hits in a row. Brewer now over at third. Harper gets her first hit. She's at first base. Cabela Anderson, the catcher, 55 coming up there. 0 for 3 today. Fine young coach Tyler Sowell giving signals down there at third. Anderson has hit the ball solidly, but at somebody. You call them atom balls when they hit them at somebody. That one, great stop. I'll tell you what, Rain showed great shifting to get out there and get to that pitch. When Prater leaves, I presume she is the heir apparent to the catching job. This one popped up, drifting over. Timberlake, and that one hit, and it really would have been a almost super catch. Tough spot to get to. Tegan Timberlake gave it a great effort. So with 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Cabela Anderson, the catcher, with runners at first and third up there. From the circle, the 1-1 pitch. The umpire says, no, it's a little low. 2-1. He was tempted, though, to pull that arm. 2-1 pitch from the circle. Blocked and kept in front. The runner at first will advance. Makes it second and third. 6-run lead. So these two runners don't, either one want to get thrown out. They play it careful. Anderson looking for a hit. She drills one and she gets it. 1 run will score. Brady's going to come up and they're going to hold, and that's wisely. Look at that throw come to the plate. 1 hopper. But another hit. A run is scored, and it makes it 9-4, a 5-run lead.
Number 23, Mason Atkinson.
80 pitches thrown by Nichols. Harper and Anderson, the base runners. Atkinson, 2 for 3 at the plate, a dangerous hitter. She hits one up the middle. That'll drive another run in. Maddox comes on quick and throws in behind. They nearly get the runner. But the runner scored, making it 9-4. Or 9-5 it should be. I was looking at the scoreboard, and then I needed to fill it in. When I filled it in on my book, made it 9-5.
Number 5, Gracie Beers.
First and second, so you've got a force at 2 bases. Atkinson on at first, Anderson at second. To Davis. Davis keeps it in front of her, comes up with it, throws it, and gets her for the 3rd out. The final score will come back with the box score and more stats after this, but it's 9-5. USJ wins this one, and a big softball game between 2 teams on ribbon cutting day. They'll have the traditional handshake. We'll take a 2-minute timeout and come back with final stats.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Beauty House Social. Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
"12 years and 0 worries. That's what you get with McCoy's Heating and Air's limited time 12-year warranty offer. We're so confident in our Daikin systems, we're giving you 12 full years of parts and labor coverage absolutely free until September 30th. McCoy's Heating and Air, where quality meets confidence. Call today for your free proposal.
We are back in the post-game wrap-up on USJ Lady Bruins softball. Worthy Roads in the ball game Blitz. Remember to check it out on YouTube. It'll be archived on YouTube. And a big win for the 8th grader, Parker Nichols, today. Halen Ayers hit 2 home runs. L.K. Prater had 3 hits today. And a little recap of the game here. Got on the board in the first inning, USJ did, when Ayers homered to center, scoring 2 runs. Lady Bruins extended their lead with 3 runs in the bottom of the 3rd, thanks to RBI doubles by L.K. Prater and Parker Nichols. University School of Jackson Lady Bruins scored 3 in the
award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're
top of the 5th on a solo home run by left field, or to left field by Manus. Nichols picked up the win for the University School of Jackson. The lefty will go give her pitching stats, Ella Reeves, and also the pitcher Flowers will give you their stats in just a moment. USJ Lady Bruins accumulated 12 hits in the game. As we told you earlier, Prater went 3 for 4. Nichols collected 2 hits. And Lady Bruins had a strong eye at the plate, amassing 5 walks. Ayers and Nichols also had 2 walks. Scotts Hill tallied 11 hits. Benson scored 2 runs, batted in. And the infielder went 1 for 3. Atkinson from Scotts Hill led with 3 hits and 4 at-bats for them. And Bailey Brewer collected 2 hits for Scotts Hill. Scotts Hill turned in 1 double play in the game. Let's give you a little box score action. The final line score was Scotts Hill 5 runs, 11 hits, no errors. USJ scored 9 runs on 12 hits, but committed 2 errors that they'll want to work on. Coaching staff always does a good job of doing that. 29 at-bats, 12 hits, 8 RBIs of the 9 runs for USJ. 5 base on balls, only 1 player struck out today. Doubles by Prater and Nichols, home run. Ayers had 2. Ayers had the largest number of total bases with 8. Ayers, Prater, and Raines all had stolen bases. As we told you, 2 errors. Nichols, 7 innings, gave up 11 hits, 5 runs, 5 errors. No walks, struck out 2. She threw 82 pitches, 57 of them strikes, faced 34 batters. Brewer had 2 hits, as we told you earlier. Atkinson had and played a fine game in right field, I want to make notice of. She had 3 hits. And for Scotts Hill, 33 at-bats, 11 hits. They scored 5 runs. 2 of them struck out. There was a double by Benson, a homer by Manus. Manus led with total bases with 4. Ella Reeves pitched 4 innings, gave up 10 hits, 9 runs. 9 of them earned runs, 3 base on balls, no strikeout. And Carly Flowers came on, pitched 2 innings, gave up 2 hits, no runs, 2 base on balls, and 1 strikeout. And Reeves threw 65 pitches, 40 strikes. Flowers threw 25 pitches, 16 strikes. Reeves faced 24 batters, Flowers 10. A great ribbon-cutting ceremony, lots of dignitaries. The crew from the Chamber of Commerce that wear the red jackets and at all ribbon cuttings and things like that, they were here. Had some people speak. Don Rose spoke. Coach Pritchard spoke. Had the 2010 and 2012 team here to be honored. A great night and afternoon of softball for everybody. Even though they lost, Scotts Hill, who falls to 14-5, good effort against a good team. USJ will either go to 13-4-1 or 14-4-1. The forfeit to Fayette Academy. We'll see how they put that into the books. But for my executive producer, Paul Schultze, and for Jacob Taylor, who did a good job. It's the first time I think Jacob had to put up with me. And for your announcer, Coach Joe Holloway, we had a great time. Hope you did too. And we're going to say thanks for your time this time till next time. Good night, all.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the over 5,500 subscribers watching local sports, Union University, Bethel College, and USJ. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast